flossing like these VVS. Cardi's help me see the best. Yeah, we gon' get rich, just make this right and go to CVS. I just went to Cali, DJ Cali say they we the best. We got 60 seconds, he don't make it, then he getting left. Bitch, I got my thread, the same machine.
Yo, it's your boy Trails, and today we got another preseason review, and today we're gonna be doing the Wolverines out of the west side of Montgomery, Alabama. Today we got a jam-packed video for you today, and without further ado, let's get into it. And before we get this video started, I want to give a special shout out to the Quinte TV for having exceptional and great quality content. I'm going to leave his channel in the description below if you want to catch some highlights of the Carver Wolverines. His stuff will be, like I said, down in the description. All right, without further ado, we got to get into the meat and potatoes of this video. For this Carver Wolverine team from last year, they finished the season 6-3 with the region record of 3-3. Did not make the playoffs. I must say, for a team that's coming in to 7A, we know the story of Sidney Lanier closing their school down, and those students having to come over to the Carver Montgomery school. They came into last season on fire. You come home to the bowl. You gotta meet with Vestavia Hills. Vestavia, I kind of felt like they were gonna give y'all a run for Carver's money, but it seemed like the Wolverine was like, nah, you in the bowl, you gotta come pay rent. Well, even though they don't, you know what I'm saying. But you beat the Rebels 41-19, a resounding victory there. And it was insane because that first week it was, Vestavia Hills is going to smoke Carver. And I'm looking at it like, because I'm already having the mindset of they don't know what Carver's about. And, I'm watching the highlights or whatever, or excuse me, I'm at work. And each time I'm getting a notification is Carver keeps going. Carver keeps going. Carver keeps going. And last time I saw my phone, it was like, 30 something to 12. I was like, geez, Carver is not playing with the Rebels. And just this whole season alone has been up and down for the Wolverines, despite it being a 6-3 record. They have really, really impressed me. But moving forward, going more into the schedule from last year, you come back home to the bowl on that Friday, on the 30th, and you play Percy Jr., no stranger to y'all, in the bowl. Another resounding victory for y'all. You win in that game 44-12, beat the Phoenix at home. I know, revenge from last year. I totally forgot the score from last year, but that was a revenge game for the Wolverines. So, yeah, you beat them. And then you beat the guys on the south side, the Jaguars of Jag. I don't really know why they changed their name, but a.k.a. JD the Vols, used to be Vols. You beat Jag 46-0. There's no reason for you to lose that game. There's no reason for you guys at all to be losing against Jag. But continue moving forward. You play Smith Station. You beat those guys 26-7. Another, region game. Another impressive victory. And then you go down south to Dothan, another away game, and you beat those guys 35-28. Now, these next three upcoming games, you fall short by 3 to Enterprise, which I kind of feel like that game should have been y'all's. I kind of feel like the pieces on, like the plays on offense wasn't clicking for y'all, and it wasn't going y'all way, and I can see that. So, despite y'all losing to Enterprise last year, I kind of feel like y'all can get y'all money back and get y'all refund back and probably beat them this year. Then you go on the road against Central and you lose by a touchdown down there in Phoenix City against the Red Devils. Then you come back home in the bowl, and you lose by 2 possessions against the Auburn Tigers. One thing I must say to the Carver Wolverines, you are a 7A program right now. If you want to become a Titan or a top school, which you guys damn near already are, you have to be guys like Opelika, which you did, Enterprise, Central Auburn, Hillcrest, Tuscaloosa, Hewitt, Trustville, Prattville. All these big Titan names in 7A, you have to come out and beat those guys. And I kind of feel like y'all can, because you did it last year. So why not try to go, shoot for the ceiling, shoot for the skies, and try to beat these guys? I kind of feel like, as a 7A program, aka Carver, I kind of feel like there's no such thing as a bad season for y'all, because for the longest I've been watching y'all highlights in y'all team and going to games and stuff, y'all have never missed a beat on depth. It was always, we're gonna rebuild and reload. Because that's the type of program that y'all are when it comes to football. Y'all have never really been small for real on the offensive line. Defensively, you're most aggressive. You got 2 guys in Tuscaloosa right now, in James Smith and Quay Russo right now. So that has to be a plus or something positive. That has to be something. You're doing something right. You feel me? You got to be doing something right. If getting all these college offers, you getting these colleges coming to see you, during practice and whatnot. And like I said, as a 7A school, and not just as a 7A school, you guys have the most potential out of, anybody else. And I know I could be glazing to some people, but y'all ceiling is out of this world. And despite you losing Turbo, Anthony Rogers, Trey Berry, Stephon Armstrong, and TK Norman, you still got a very talented Zion Crumpton, which I didn't even know, bro, was going to be a senior for next year, or excuse me, this year for the 2025-26 season. I feel like as long as that quarterback play, whoever that quarterback may be, as long as that quarterback play is good, give the ball to that man Zion Crumpton, because that man Zion Crumpton is going to turn up for these Wolverines, and it's been shown in multiple highlights and multiple games. This man can play. This man, y'all really essentially have y'all own Ryan Williams. The speed is there. Zion has exceptional hands. Knows how to run his routes very, very beautifully. He reminds me of a Jerry Jeudy a little bit, like a Ryan Williams / Jerry Jeudy type of wide receiver. And that's what you want. And, defensively, I kind of feel like that defensive line is going to get bigger and bigger as this program stands tall. Going into some more news or whatever, I do know that these guys do have a spring game, I believe May 16th or the 18th, going up against the Herd, the Thundering Herd, I believe that's the name, of Parker, the 6A state champions over up in Birmingham, Alabama. They're going to be playing at ASU Stadium, so go ahead and get your tickets or whatever. But I want to end the video off on this. Like I said, for Carver, your ceiling is at I might be, like I said, I might be glazing for some people, but there is zero room for error for you guys, and there's no need for you guys to fumble the ball and drop the ball and lose focus on trying to get a state champion back to Montgomery. I kind of feel like, yeah, y'all do run the gun. As far as Jag and Percy Julian goes, you guys are the main front runners, the top the top Montgomery school to really bring something to that city. You got another great coach, despite the departure of Bobby Carr going to Prattville. You got another great coach coming into that program. Despite you being a little gutted on on offense, you still have a Zion Crumpton to go to. You know, you lost a few guys on defense. You still got big guys. Pause. You still got heavy guys on that side of the ball that can play absolute great football. Just moving forward, knowing you are a 7A school, you have to realize that we gotta win games, and we gotta win games now. You know, and football, you know, just being an athlete is just, you know, outside of football, or like off the field issues, or not just issues, but, you know, coming to class, doing your schoolwork, being eligible. You got to do the right things, you know, to be a state champion or become a state champion, or just having that state championship mind. You got to do everything the right way, right? So with that being said, you know I'm like a broken record right now, but, you know, I'm gonna end this video off like this. You know, I don't see Carver really having a bad season anytime soon now, because if you coming in 6-3 for your first year, that says a lot. 6-3 overall with a 3-3 region 2. Okay, whatever, you fifth in your own region. That's not too bad. But you know, you didn't make the playoffs, but that ain't too bad for your first start in 7A. So good luck on the season. Keep y'all heads up. You know, C House, whatever y'all be saying. No disrespect to y'all guys on the west side. But yeah, this is that's all I got for you guys. Next video, we are going to be doing the Percy Julian Phoenix out of Montgomery, Alabama. So we're going to be crossing town a little bit, going to see what the Phoenix got going on. Like I said, the Quinte TV, his stuff, his page is going to be in the description. His all his stuff, his Instagram, YouTube, and all that stuff going to be down below. I'll see you guys.
I'm going to Cali just so we relax. Y'all gonna be mad at me. No, these ain't no Marson like these VVS. Cardi's help me see the best. Yeah, we gon' get rich, just make this right and go to CVS. I just went to Cali, DJ Cali say they we the best. We got 60 seconds, he don't make it, then he getting left. Bitch, I got my thread to